Okay, let me say this. Do you know what self-righteous is? In the book of Romans chapter 10, Romans chapter 10, begin reading with verse 1. And it says, my prayer and hard desire for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. They have not submitted themselves to the knowledge of God, going about to establish their own righteousness, their self-righteousness. Now, what was he referencing? Have not submitted themselves to the knowledge of God. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness. If you preach the law required to be righteous to be saved, tithe and offering, priests, Sabbath day, holy days, ceremonies, offering sacrifices. If you preach that death required to be, even Abraham tithe, if you preach that death required to be saved, you self-righteous. You establish your own righteousness. Romans chapter 10. Moses wrote that they that are under the law should live by the law. You see, self-righteousness is you that establish your own righteousness by saying the law still required. The law never made you righteous. Even when it was still required by God, it didn't make you righteous. The Bible was said what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh. The law made no one righteous. The law never took away sin. Those offerings never took away sin. Romans chapter 10, Hebrews chapter 10, Romans chapter 8. You self-righteous if you establish your own right. If you say the law requires for righteousness, you establish your own righteousness. The law never made nobody saved, but the law told you about the one who would make you saved and would take away your sin and would make you righteous, and that Jesus Christ. The law told you Jesus is coming, the new covenant coming. Glory to God all day. All right. You preach tithe and offering, law, Sabbath day required. You self-righteous. You establish your own righteousness. Thank you for viewing.